everyone. Welcome back to Ashbee Digital Designs. My name is Becky, and I'm so glad that you guys stopped by. For our returning subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and coming back to join us. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we put some new videos up. Today, I am super excited to release to you our holiday planner. We are dead set right in the middle of the holidays now, and holidays can be a little bit chaotic, especially for us that have children and a lot of people to buy for. So my holiday planner is meant to help you try to stay organized during the holiday season. So let's get started. This is the front cover of the holiday planner. This is an undated planner, so there will be no dates on it, which means you can use the planner year after year after year if that's what you want to do. We will change the planner up every year. We'll put some new clip art on it, stickers on it. We'll change up the colors maybe, but the guts of the planner will most likely stay the same unless you, the customers, let us know, hey, Becky, can you add this to the holiday planner next year? And we'll take a look at all those requests, and if we have enough, we will change up the planner inside to meet your needs. That is our purpose, to meet our customers' needs. So, front cover, this is what it looks like. A good swipe to the left, and here is your index page. Let me just move our little decoration over here a little bit. This is the holiday index, and everything that is on here on the holiday index is also on your side tabs, starting with the calendar, moving to notes. However, up here at the top, you're going to see a camera, which represents your memories, a little money bag. Let me zoom in there. A little money bag and a home button. The little money bag represents your expenses, which is down here. And the home button is going to take you right back here to this index page. So anywhere in the planner, you can hit any three of these buttons or your side tabs, and you can get anywhere in the planner right away with just one click. So we're going to go through each one of the sections one by one. I'm going to show you how to navigate through them and how I personally use the planner myself. I did use this planner last year to try and help me keep organized, and it worked. I was pretty organized last year, so I'm hoping that continues this year. So let's go to calendar. This is the divider or cover of our calendar section. And you will see here we have a November and a December calendar. If we click November, it's going to take you to a blank monthly calendar spread. And remember, I said these are not dated, so you can go in there and put your dates in every year. There are no daily sheets in here, so days aren't going to be hyperlinked anywhere because there's no daily sheets. However, there are weekly sheets, and each of the weeks is linked here on the side. So if I click this week, it takes me to this weekly spread. And on this weekly spread, we have week of, and we can put our dates here. We have a Sunday to Saturday boxed layout, a to-do list for this week, and a little notes section. So, if you had appointments or you were going to go do pickups, or you have holiday photos that you want to keep track of your appointments, you can also do them here on this weekly list. And then you can also write down things that you need to get done this week and any notes that you want. So there are 5 of these. I believe there's 5. If you click November, it's going to take you back to your November spread. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly layouts in November. And if we click calendar, and we'll go back to the calendar divider, and we click December, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly layouts for that month as well. So the weekly layouts are the same for both months, except the December is here, and in November it says November. And to click back to the month real quick, you just click December or November if you're in the November month, and it'll take you right back to your monthly spread. Your monthly spread you can decorate, absolutely. If you are a digital planner and you love to decorate your monthly spreads, please feel free to decorate this spread as much as you want. This is your spread, and sometimes when they look really pretty, we go back to them more often, right? And we actually use them. Okay, so that is your calendars. Let's go back now to our index and go to mail cards. In the mail cards section, you have the card and card list. So if we click the card, it's going to give you a dot grid layout. And this is just a place for you to put, maybe take a picture of the card that you sent for the year. Take a picture of the front cover, take a picture of the inside, and just, grab it from your photos and just pop it in here. It's just a place for you to remember, what card did I send to everybody last year? That's a way that you can do it, okay? We go back to our cards and we go to our card list. And this gives us spot to put all of the names of the people that we're going to send a card to, and a box to check off, like this, when we send the cards. Just a place to check it off. It's very quick. And I give you 2 pages of those. Okay? Back to our home page, and we're going to go to gifts. Gifts is a pretty robust section, okay? We have a holiday order tracker, and we have a gift list. So let's go to the holiday order tracker first. This is a place, if you do a lot of online ordering, it's a place for you to track those orders. I know for me, I do a lot of ordering online. So knowing the date that I ordered them and even the tracking number so I can keep track of what I've got and what hasn't arrived yet is super, super helpful. So in here, we have order date, item description, store, order number, tracking number, the dollar amount. Recipient could be, who is this gift for, and the status. And in status, I think the way I'm going to use it this year is I'm going to put an S if it's shipped and a D if it's delivered, something like that. But I left it blank so that you can do whatever you want. You can get fancy with it. You can put check mark if you've gotten it. If you just want to track what you've received, just check mark it down the row. And I give you 5 of these pages, and there's 15 lines on each page. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? To get from one page to the next, you do have to scroll to the left. Not hard. You just scroll it like you're flipping in a paper planner from one page to the next. That's how you do this. Now, down here at the bottom, you see this little stack of gifts already packaged and decorated. If you click that little package, it's going to take you to your gift list. And we're going to get into the gift list in just a minute. So I'm going to go back to gifts, and I'm going to go straight to my gift list. This is an index of 72 people that you can actually buy gifts for. There is a slot for 72 individuals. This is page 1 of 2, and here's page 2 of 2. So the way that this gift list works, let's say, for instance, we are going to track gifts for Susie. Okay, we're going to resize it. We're going to put Susie's name in here. And I'm going to copy Susie's name the way I have it here. So now I have Susie's name here. I'm going to click this box, and now Susie has her own page for me to track gifts. I can put a picture of Susie right here, a picture of Susie here. I'll put a picture there. Okay, this is Susie. And then I can put her age. Let's say Susie is 12 and she wears a size 4 shoe, and she wears a size 12 in clothes. I can put how much money I'm going to spend on Susie if I was going to spend $50, and then how much I actually spent at the end of all of it. I can write down right here. Let's say I spent $45. Excuse me. So now I can put down here in this section exactly what I bought Susie. So I might have bought Susie a doll. Probably not for a 12-year-old. Let's put here for a 12-year-old that I bought her makeup. And I spent $20 on it, okay? And maybe I bought Susie a sweater and I spent $15. And let's put Starbucks card. And I spent another $20, $35, $45, $15 on that, okay? So this is actually gonna change. Maybe I spent exactly $50 on her. 20, 30, 40, yep, $50. And I can put the store if I want. Let's say I got her makeup at Ulta. I got her sweater at Kohl's. And of course I got her a Starbucks card at Starbucks. Now, once I have all of Susie's gifts wrapped, that's what this little box right here is, a wrapped box. I'm gonna just check it off that they're all wrapped. Now, this section over here, all of these boxes, this is for me to put a picture of these items. So in item number 1, I'm gonna put a picture over here of the makeup set that I bought Susie. And then in number 2, I'm gonna put a picture of the sweater. And number 3, I'll put a picture of the Starbucks card. So it gives you 9 spaces to put 9 pictures and identify 9 gifts for each individual. Do you buy more than 9 gifts for one person? You might. Maybe these are your grandkids or your children. Just duplicate the page. And you can put as many pages of these as you want inside the planner. So if I was gonna do 2 pages of Susie, I am using the Noteful app, by the way, and I'm using an Apple iPad Pro with an Apple Pencil. So in Noteful, if I was gonna duplicate the page, I would go over here to the waffle. Sorry, I'm gonna go over here to the waffle, and I'm gonna hit copy, and then I'm gonna hit paste. And it put one right after Susie. So if I scroll to the left, I have another page for Susie, okay? So if you wanted to get quickly back to your index page where all the names are listed, all you have to do is click on the stack of gifts and you're back to your index page. If we wanna go back to Susie, and for instance, let's say you ordered something from Amazon for Susie, a purse. Let's put in here, we ordered a purse and we ordered it from Amazon, okay? But it hasn't come in yet, but you put it on your inventory list. You can quickly get to your inventory list by clicking the stack of packages up here in the right-hand corner. So let's click that, takes us to our holiday tracker. So we should see a purse, and let's say we ordered it on 11/1, and we ordered it from Amazon, and its Amazon order numbers are so long, 65431Z8, and the tracking number is probably going to be even longer. And let's say that was $25, and that is for Susie. Now we know, we can track and see, oh, we have another gift for Susie coming. If we need to get back to Susie's page, we're going to click the gift boxes down here, and we're going to go to Susie's page. And there we are. We want to get back to our inventory list, we can click our boxes up here. Here's our inventory tracker. The little box at the bottom on the inventory tracker takes you back to your list, your index list of people that you're going to give to. Okay? You click on your gifts here, and it takes you back to your divider page. So that's the gifts section. Super fast to get around, super easy to keep track of all the gifts that you're giving, and the dollar amount that you're spending, which really helps. Okay, so if I go up here to back to my index page, let's talk about decorations. And on our decorations divider page, we have theme colors, our Christmas tree, our indoor rooms, our outdoors, and an inventory list. So we're going to go through each one of these. Our theme colors is a dot grid page and a place for you to enter the color and the theme. You may have gone on Pinterest and maybe you saw some really cool ideas and things that you want to do in your own home when you decorate this year. Pop a picture of those Pinterest pins and use this as a vision board for your theme for the year. If you click back here, no, it's not on this one, it's on decor. We go back to decor and we go to our Christmas tree. This is a place for you to put a photo of your Christmas tree, the items that you used on your Christmas tree or that you want to use on your Christmas tree, a place to indicate that you have them or that you need to buy them. So on that vision board, you may see, oh, I need to get those pink and blue decorations that I want to do on my Christmas tree this year. And then you can put the decorations here and put a check mark. Put here pink and blue ornaments. And you don't have those, but you want to buy them. Okay? And back to, and then also on this one page, you can click vision board and it will take you to a place for you to put an additional pictures of your Christmas tree. Maybe you want to zoom in close to your ornaments and put what that looked like, or you want to put more pictures of that Christmas tree that you saw on Pinterest. You want to put more of those on here. It's a vision board page. Okay? And we click back on our decor and we go to our rooms. Now you have 2 pages. You have 8 rooms on this page and another 8 rooms on this page. So a total of 16 rooms to keep track of how you're decorating them. Are you going to use all of them? Probably not, but they are there and available to you. Every single one of the rooms has the same information in it. So we're only going to go through room 1, and it's laid out the same way as your Christmas tree page was. A picture of the room, and the way I've done it is I put a picture of the room after I have it decorated. That's what I use this one for, this photo area. And then I put a list here of the items that I used in the room, a place for me to check, do I have them or do I need to buy them? I also indicate up here what the room is. So in here, it might be my entryway. Okay. And then you also get a vision board for every single room for additional pictures, notes, whatever you want to use that for. That vision board is for you. So if we go back to our rooms every single one of these rooms is exactly the same. Okay, there's room 2, room 3, room 4, and so on. All the rooms have the same 2 pages. The first page is a photo, a list of items. Do I have them? Do I need to buy them? The second page is a dot grid vision board. Okay, now let's go to our outdoors, of which most of us do decorate outdoors. So same concept, a photo of maybe this outdoor page is going to be the front yard. Okay, and we're going to take a picture right here of our front yard, all the items that we used and we have or we need to buy, and a second page of a vision board to put, we'll put here, again, we'll put front yard, and we'll put pictures of our front yard in here and what it looked like after it was decorated. Okay? And I give you, there's 1, 2 of those. Probably one for the front yard, one for the backyard. If you need more, please feel free to make copies. Then the inventory list. This is a bunch of storage boxes. There's 24 storage boxes here. And when you open up each storage box by clicking it, it gives you an inventory storage page where you can list all of the items in your box, and you can put pictures of all of those items in this box. Okay, so let me show you how I use my storage boxes. I'm just going to show you one of them that I used this past year. Okay, that is on the correct layer. Copy it. Okay, so this one I used, let's see. Let me delete these dots. I put one of my storage boxes for my living room pillows. So what I did was I wrote pillows in here times 5, and I took a picture of each one of the pillows that I had on my couch, and that's in my box 1. So this is kind of how you can use your storage boxes. You can use it any way that you want, but this is the way that I did it. Okay, if you click the decorations and inventory storage title, it takes you back to your storage, your index of all your little storage boxes. So every single one, if we go to page 2, same thing, you can list your items, take pictures of all the things that are in this box, and then the way I label my outside boxes when I get ready to store them is I will put Christmas, and then I'll put box 1, box 2, box 3, whatever box number that is. I don't have to itemize anything on the box itself. If I put it in that it's in box 2, I will know when I go next year, I can click box 2 and I'll know exactly what's in my box. Or if I click box 1, I will know in box 1 I have those 4 pillows, and I don't have to make a huge list on the outside of my boxes. I find this system to work fantastic for me because I don't have time to list everything out on a box and then tape it onto the box. It's just so much easier to put Christmas and the box and then write the number on there. You could even print that out, put Christmas, box, and number. Print that out as many times as you want on your printer. And then all you have to do is go in and write your number, like write box 1, box 2, box 3, and boom, you're done. Super fast. Okay, back to our index. And we're going to go to baking and cooking. which we all do a lot of during the holidays. So the baking and cooking section in your planner is a little mini recipe book dedicated to the holidays. So your cover slash divider of this section includes appetizers, salads and breads, side dishes, main dishes, desserts, beverages, and additional. So we're going to go through each one of these sections. So let's start with, all the sections are the same. So I'm going to start with salads and breads. And in salads and breads, I am going to put pumpkin bread. Now, I'm sure a lot of you out there are really, really good cooks. I am going to admit to you, I am not a really good cook, but I can cook if I have a recipe. So I depend a lot on recipes, and I depend a lot on this section during the holiday season. So I'm going to put my pumpkin bread here. I'm going to copy that title, because I'm going to go to the recipe card now for pumpkin bread, and I'm going to paste that title in there so I don't have to retype it. And then now here's a place for me to put a photo of my bread. I'm going to put in here, I'm going to check mark that this is not salad. It's not salad. Oh, yes, it is. Salads and breads. Yes, I was right. Salads and breads. Okay, the cook temp, the prep time, the cook time, and the recipe source. And then a place for all of your ingredients and a place for your directions. So I'm going to show you my pumpkin bread recipe. Let's see if I can get it. And what it would look like in here. Now, of course, I copied this over from my planner from last year, so it's not going to be exact. But you can kind of get the idea. I'm going to crop down that. And move it a little bit. Okay, that's kind of what it would look like. Excuse this, I accidentally had clicked appetizer apparently on the recipe last year because maybe I used it during an appetizer party or whatever, but I would probably click salads and breads. So I have my title, I have all my ingredients, I have my directions. I only indicated prep time, where I got the recipe from, and it's good to go. And there you go. You have your pumpkin bread recipe. Okay, now let's go back to our recipe index, our salads and breads. I'm going to run through it one more time. And if you click pumpkin bread, there you are. You're right there at your recipe. Now, to get to your, to get to the salads and bread list, your index, real quick, instead of going through it the way I did it by going to recipes, salads and breads, here it is, you can quickly go back to that list by clicking right here, salads and breads. So if I click salads and breads, it takes me right back to my list. Okay? I'm going to click my recipes again, and now I'm back to my whole list. So I'm going to go through each of the divider pages for you so that you can see the really fun decorative clip art that we put on the divider pages. So for appetizers, we've got this little plate of appetizers. Okay? For salads and breads, you already saw the salads and breads. We click recipes, we go to side dishes, and we have the side dishes here. We click our main dishes and it's a turkey. Yes, it is. It's a turkey. Click recipes, go to your desserts, and of course it's an apple pie. Go back to recipes and beverages, some hot cocoa it looks like. And additional, we've got some deviled eggs there, and that gives you all of your recipes with the individual sections, and you have 12 recipes that you can put in here for each section. Okay, every one of these has 12 recipe cards. If you want to add to that, if you say, oh my gosh, I've got 24 side dishes that I want to do, all you need to do again is make a copy of this page. So then you would have two, and make a copy of your recipe index card and put it at the end. And you're good to go. You've got as many as you need. So that is our little mini recipe book planner inside your holiday planner. Okay, now we're going to go to party planning. And we have enough planning pages to plan for 6 parties or 6 events. This does not include, and I put that on here, do not use this section to plan your events and parties for Thanksgiving or Christmas Day, because you've got a separate section for each of those 2 days. So this would be, good example, an ugly sweater party. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to use as an example. We're going to have an ugly sweater party, and I'm going to put that as my first event, and I'm going to click event here. I'm going to paste it. This is everything to do with my ugly sweater party. And in each section of the party event, you have the plan, the invitation, the guest list, your schedule for the day, your decorations, your menu, your grocery list, and any other details about that party. Every single one of these events has the same sections. So they're all the same. So I'm only going to go through, we'll just go through our ugly sweater party, and we'll just do event 1. But event 3 has the same pages, 4, 5, 6, they all have the same pages. So let's go to our ugly sweater party, and we're going to go to the plan. And we're going to put in here, the event and the theme is our ugly sweater party. And let's put a date for 12/15/25. Okay, we're going to put the date here, 12/15/25, and we might put the time at 6 p.m. And we are inviting 15 guests. Okay, and then activities, you're going to put here anything that you are planning to do, and of course you're going to have the ugly sweater contest, right? So we're going to put that in here. We're going to definitely do an ugly sweater contest, and then any pre-party to-do list, you could put that in here. One of the things I could think of is buy an ugly sweater if you don't have one. So that could be something that you need to do before your party. Okay. If we click event 1 up here at the top, it's going to take us back to our event 1 divider. Now we're going to go to invitation, And the invitation is just a dot grid for you to take a picture of your invitation and pop it in here for memory keeping. Click Event 1, and now this is our guest list. And we were gonna have 15 people, correct? So maybe I'm gonna invite Ted and Susie and so on, okay? And each one of those is gonna be one guest. And if I invited them, I'm gonna check it off. And when they RSVP to me, either yes or no, many ways you could do this, but one of the ways it's super quick is you could RSVP with a big green dot that they're coming. So your green dot could equal yes, attending. And your red dot, let's get a red dot here, could equal no, can't come. Okay, so then it'd be very easy if you, I'm just gonna duplicate these so I have a lot of, we have a lot of Ted and Susie's coming, okay? I could just very easily go in here and click my dots, change it up a little bit. I just want you to see what it looks like when it's done. And then there at a glance, you can see all the people that are coming and all the people that aren't, okay? If you want to keep track of it that way. Another way to keep track of it is you can put yes or no's. So if this one's coming, this one's coming, this one isn't, no, they're coming, this one's not coming, and then they're both coming. So you can do yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay? Many ways you can kind of keep track of that. But you get a whole page, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There are 20 available slots, so a total of 40 for you to put your guest list on, okay, for the names. Okay, let's click back to Event 1, and we're gonna go to our schedule for the day. Schedule for the day is a timetable, starts at 8 a.m. and stops at 6 p.m. plus. This is just an area for you to indicate what do you need to do that day. Maybe you need to set up tables in the house, and you want to get that done at 10 in the morning. And then maybe you're gonna provide food. Maybe you're gonna do crock pot spaghetti, or you're gonna put a ham in the oven. So you might wanna put ham in the oven, okay? And you might wanna do that at, say, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. And then guests start arriving at 6. And then from 6 on, you're gonna have your ugly sweater contest. And socializing. Okay? Something like that. Doesn't have to be like that. It can be whatever way you want. Now, you're gonna ask me, what if I don't wanna use your times? Can I cover that up? Yes, you can. You can do a screenshot, add it here, take that screenshot over here and cover it up, duplicate it. And then what I would do is duplicate more. Now duplicate all of those. Goes pretty fast. And then duplicate 3 more. Oh, I must have only done 1. And there you go. And you can now put in your own time slot, timetable, and use it that way. Okay? You don't have to use my times. Okay, let's go back to our index page for our party 1. Go to our decorations. And this is a place for you to either itemize your decorations or put pictures of your decorations, indoors, outdoors, your dining tables, and your serving tables, what you want those to look like. Okay, menu. Menu for the day. So, we have appetizers, side dishes, beverages, salads and breads, main dishes, desserts. Looks exactly like our recipe book, doesn't it? So we could put in here, Susie is gonna bring, we're gonna put here chips and dip. And maybe Susie is gonna bring that, right? And then down here, we're gonna put pumpkin bread. And that's me. I know I'm gonna do that. So if I see a recipe in here that is me, I can quickly go to my salads and breads recipe and click this and go to my pumpkin bread, and there it is. Okay, there's my recipe. Now, there is not a link to take you directly right back to that page. You have to go back to your parties, to your event 1, and go to your menu. It's only 3 clicks. It's not hard. But you can go to any of the recipe index under beverages. You can go to your beverages index, okay? You can go to your desserts, and here's your desserts. But remember, these are going to be particular to your own recipes, not if somebody is going to bring a dish. You know, you're not going to have the recipe for somebody that brings a dish, okay? And then on the next page, there's another page there for additional dishes. And then there's a grocery list that you can plan out your grocery list, okay? So you get 2 pages to plan your menu, your food, and a grocery list. Go back to event 1. Oh yeah, grocery list is right here. But I was just scrolling through it to show you. And then other details is just a dot grid page. You can make a list here, you can put a picture here, you can do whatever you want here. It's just a plain dot grid page for you to keep track of additional things that you may need to do. Or you can also use this as a memory keeper. Maybe you want to put pictures of how your party went in here. That'd be a really cool idea. Go back to event 1, and that is a party planning section of the planner. So I'm going to go to event 2, and we're just going to scroll through these pages. Okay, so we would identify the name of our party. We go to plan, and here's our plan and our invitation, our guest list, our schedule for the day, our decorations, indoors, outdoors, our dining tables and our serving tables, our menu, there's page 1, page 2, our grocery list, and our other details page. And then if you keep scrolling, it's going to take you to event 3. Okay? And that is our parties section. Now we are on to activities. Activities. I give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 activity pages here. I put in 2 already. I put in a traditions and a 25-day countdown. Some people do those, some people don't. But if you do, you can use the traditions page. And this is just a really simple page. It's not hyperlinked. It's just a page to put maybe some traditions that you guys do, every year. For instance, for my family, we watch White Christmas movie every Thanksgiving. Okay? So I'm going to put watch White Christmas, and then I'm going to put on Thanksgiving Day. And then I'm going to put a picture of the White Christmas movie in here. Okay? As a matter of fact, I think I do have. Let me duplicate this. I'm going to crop it. And I'm going to take I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put it in here. And I'm just going to, okay? And that's, that's something that we do. You guys might go out and, cut down your own Christmas tree. That would be a great activity, actually. But any traditions that you do year after year after year, you may do Elf on the Shelf. That would be another thing you could put into your traditions, okay? So we go back to our activities page and we have a 25-day countdown. So in the 25-day countdown, this is used a lot of different ways. It's kind of like an advent calendar, or it may be things you do with your kids for 25 days, or you may do Elf on the Shelf if you want, and put, where the little elf shows up every single day, or just random activities that you might want to do. So let's look at the 25-day countdown. I've kind of filled it out, not necessarily what I would do, but just to give you an idea. So these are I just covered these up, and we're gonna get rid of them together. So maybe on day 1, we want to decorate the Christmas tree. On day 2, we might want to decorate a gingerbread house. Day 3, bake some cookies. Day 4, make homemade hot chocolate. Day 5, we're gonna send out our Christmas cards. Day 6, listen to Christmas music. Day 7, make a Christmas ornament for your tree. A great craft idea that you could do with your kids. Day 8, we're going to take some pictures with Santa. Day 9, we're going to read a Christmas story. Day 10, we're going to go Christmas shopping. Day 11, we're going to donate toys or clothes to a local charity. Day 12, we're going to do a Christmas craft with the family. Day 13, we're going to write a letter to Santa. Day 14, we're going to watch a Christmas movie. Day 15, we're going to attend a holiday community event. Day 16, we're going to wear our cozy sweater. Day 17, we're going to make Christmas fudge. Day 18, we're going to take a winter walk. Day 19, we're going to have a family Christmas photo shoot. Day 20, we're going to write a list of all the things that we're grateful for this year. Day 21, we're going to wrap Christmas gifts. Day 22, we're going to do an act of kindness for someone today. Day 23, we're going to dress up in an ugly sweater, not our cozy sweater, our ugly sweater. Day 24, we're going to put out those cookies and put the cookies out for Santa and the reindeer. And then day 25, we are going to celebrate Christmas with our family. So this is just an idea, okay? You don't have to do it this way. It is going to come blank. So you fill it in the way you want to fill it in, okay? I just did that to give you guys some ideas. So if we go back to our activities page, and we're going to go to a blank activity sheet now, this is what your activity sheet looks like. So it gives you a place to write down the activity, the date and the time of your activity, where it was, details of it, the notes, and put a picture of that activity of you and your family together, and also a way for you to rate it. And if you want to fill these stars in, a couple ways you can do it. I don't do it this way because I can never write it in the box. But you could color it in if you want, right? You can color in the star. See, I always go outside the box. Okay. You can color it in like that if you want, in any colors that you want, okay? Or my way, the way I do it is I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna grab a star from my emojis, and I'm gonna put it in here like this. Resize it so it fills that space up. Okay, and then I'm gonna duplicate it however many times I think that activity gets stars. Okay, and duplicate. Now, another thing you could do is group these together. So you're gonna lasso them and group them together. Keep them somewhere handy. But you can always come back to your first activity page. And if you scroll through, you're going to get another page exactly the same. So you can either scroll through your activities like this, or you can go to your activity page and you can click it for whatever activity you're on. So if this was another activity and I wanted to give it a rating and I don't want to go back and do those stars again, I'm gonna click this and copy it, and I'm gonna paste it. And if it was worth 4 or 5 stars, I'm gonna leave it that way. But if it wasn't, I can go in here and ungroup it and then just delete these. Maybe it was only a 3-star, okay? Very simple to do. So activities, you get the activity name, the date and time, the location, details, the notes about the activity, and a place for a photo of the activity. Okay, and you get enough for the 2 that I put in here and 6 more. Okay, let's go back to our index, and we're gonna go to movies, watch Christmas movies. Everybody's favorite thing to do during Christmas. So you get 3 pages of Christmas movie to keep track of, okay? So if we click page 1, this is a place for you to put a picture of the movie cover, and again, for you to rate it. So we can do the same thing. Let me see if I still have those stars. I do have those stars. So I would put those 5 stars right here at the top of my page so I can use them as I need them. I'm going to copy them again, and I'm going to put them at the top of each one of my pages, of my movie pages. Okay, so this is where I put a picture of the movie, which you can get on Google. Just Google the name of the movie, and you're going to see the front cover of, or a poster of the movie come up. Take a screenshot of it and pop it in there. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15 here, 15 here, and 15 here. So you get 45 movies that you can watch, okay, during the Christmas holidays. Let me give you an example of what it looks like filled out. This is from my planner last year. And I've already started using this planner, and I already put all these movies in my planner already, and I've already watched some of these as well. So you're gonna see my stars might not line up exactly right because I copied this over, but you get the idea, okay? So of course, I've got the Home Alone, Santa Claus. These are just some of my favorite movies, okay? And I have rated them, and I've also put a little heart next to the ones that are my favorite. Now, where did I get the heart? The same place I got the stars. I'm gonna get me a heart emoji, and I'm gonna put that little heart emoji up here so I can use it, and I can just copy it and paste it wherever I need it. I want to put it right here on Medical on 34th Street, one of my favorite, okay? And you can just keep going. You can you imagine having 3 pages filled up of beautiful pictures of your favorite movies? This is kind of how it would look, okay? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. And also, yeah, I didn't do that, but this is you can also decorate. This is on my old planner. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this, put it on the new planner because I'm using the same planner this year. I can also put little pictures of the movie covers in this front cover. So I know that, oh, okay, I know Home Alone is on page 1, Elf, Miracle on 34th Street might be on page 2, or it doesn't have to represent the page that it's on. It can just be more decoration for you to put on your planner. So that's your movies. That's your movie pages, okay? A place to rate them, a place for a movie cover, and yeah, keep track of them. It's fun. It's a fun little project. Okay, let's go to expenses. Now remember, there is no tab on here for expenses, but you can be in any one of these sections. You can be in cards, you can be in recipes, you can be in movies, and you can get to your expenses immediately by tapping on the top little money bag, and it's going to take you to your expenses section. This is your divider, and in expenses we have a summary page, and then we have a place to list cards, gifts, decorations, food, parties, activities, and other. So in each one of these sections you can put in an itemized list of the expenses that you incurred to mail your cards or to do your cards. So let's look at the summary page first. And again, each one of those categories is identified on this side. So our total, this is really to put totals. So it's not really an item, a line item, but you could put in here total for sending cards, something like that. Okay, and we could put in here that it cost us $100. Okay, but if we want to know, well, what did I do for it to cost $100? We can click on cards right here, and we can put in here. We can put in here send as a category. And we can put in here print as a category. And then we could put in here printed 25 cards from online retailer. You could put, I think Vista Print is where I got mine done. Okay? And we could put that there. And maybe that cost us $50 to get our 25 cards. Okay, we put that there. And then to send them, if we mail them, mail via United States Post Office, and we could put that that cost us another $50. Okay, for a total of $100. Okay, and see, then this amount here, this total right here, is what is going to go on your expense sheet, on your summary sheet. So we go back here to our summary page, and that's our $100. And you can do it the same for gifts. It's the same sheet. It's the same sheet for decorations, food, parties, activities, and anything else. Also, when you're in your cards or your gifts, any of these pages, you can get back to your index page by clicking at the top, and it takes you back to this page. Or you can click, if you're in gifts, you can click the little money bag, and you can get to it that way as well, very fast. Okay, that's your expenses. Now let's go to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day is the same. If you look at this, it is the same menu of things as your party section, as this section right here. Okay, same thing. But this is devoted totally to Thanksgiving. So you're going to have your plan, which you would probably put in here. Thanksgiving Day, or if you're only doing dinner, you could put in Thanksgiving dinner. And then the date, the time, the guests, where it's going to be, the activities you have planned for the evening or day, you know, whatever you're doing, your pre-party to-do list. And then here we have what our invitation looks like if you send out an invitation, your guest list for your Thanksgiving Day, your schedule for the day, your decorations, indoors, and your indoor, outdoor, your tables and your serving area, your menu, and all of these again are linked. These are all linked back to your recipe book. 2 pages of those, your grocery list, and any other details. Okay, so that's your Thanksgiving section. And then when you get to your Christmas Day, it's the same thing. They're both identical, okay? So you can plan separately your entire Christmas Day and your entire Thanksgiving Day and still have other parties that you want to plan for in your parties planning section. Okay? So your Thanksgiving and Christmas and party planning, they all have the same insides, they all have the same pages, but you plan separately for Thanksgiving, separately for Christmas, and separately for any other parties that you're doing. Okay, not last, but second to the last, memories. This is a little memory photo album within your planner. Okay, so the only way to get to this memory photo album is you click here on your index, or if you're in another section, you can click the camera and it takes you to this page. Then you swipe left and now you are in a totally separate, within the planner, a separate photo album. And I'm just gonna scroll through the template pages that I give you. They are not linked at all. This is a photo album very similar to if you had a photo album sitting on your desk, like we used to have photo albums, and we're gonna flip the pages. That's what this is, okay? So a lot of the templates I give you, there's a place for a picture and a place for journaling as well. You can also add stickers to this. It's no problem. You can decorate around the edges. You can decorate in the empty space, however you want. You can use this like a scrapbook and put all your photo memories in this little photo album, okay? So this is template 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's it, 25 pages. So you can copy these and duplicate them as many times as you want and insert them anywhere that you want. If you really, really like a particular layout, let's say you really like this layout and you want to duplicate it more and more, just copy it in here, copy it in here, copy and paste, and it will take you, you'll have another page. Now, to get out of this album, if you click, okay, so the way to get out of your holiday scrapbook / photo album is you have to close the whole planner. You're going to close the planner. You're going to click here. It's going to close your planner. And then just scroll to the left and you're back to your index page. Okay? And that's how you get out of the holiday album. And again, you can go to the holiday album by clicking the little camera anywhere in the planner, and now you're in the holiday album everywhere. You're everywhere in the holiday album. Okay? And then we're going to close the book. We're going to scroll left and we're back to our index page. Now, the last section that we have is notes, and you can get to the notes either on your tab or here in your index. And this is just paper, okay? So you have lined paper, and I'm just going to scroll through them. You have dot grid, you have graph, you have a blank page, you have a 3-column blank, a 3-column list, a 1-column list with a 1-column blank combination, and that's it. So back to our notes, you can click any one of these and it will take you to it. Go back to notes, click it, back to notes, click it, and it takes you right to the paper. And so if you want to use this paper in your planner anywhere, you do the same thing. You're going to hit copy up here, you're going to hit copy, and then you're going to hit paste, and you're going to paste it wherever you want it. Okay? let's say maybe you want to paste it after this week, this first week in November. We can click here and hit paste. And now let's go to the first week of November. There's our first week, and there is the piece of paper that we needed, because we want to write additional notes, okay? And all of the links will work when you copy those papers within your planner. They'll all work, no problem. Okay? Now, I have one other thing I want to show you. It is not part of the planner. It's going to be sold separately, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay? So I'm going to go to the holiday memories, and I'm going to jump right to this page. And we are going to be selling an Advent calendar starting on December 1st. So it may be in this format. It may be a little different. It's not going to, of course, have any of these tabs associated with it. But if you scroll to the left, it's going to look like this. And you are going to be able to click each one of these every day, and it's going to take you to a Google Drive with a special gift from the Ashbee digital design team for you to download. That could include stickers. It could include maybe a planner layout. It could include washi. We just don't know yet what we're going to put in all of those little special surprises for you. So make sure you keep your eye out for the Advent calendar. It will be available for sale probably right after Thanksgiving. We're going to put that up and get ready to go so that you have it available to you on December 1st. Okay? So that is our holiday planner. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that the planner helps keep you organized and makes your holidays seamless, smooth, and most importantly, enjoyable, so that you can spend quality time with your family and your friends. And all of us here at Ashbee Digital Designs want to wish all of you and your families a very, very Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. Thank you so much. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.